Hi guys, it's Peter. So in this webinar I'd like to introduce you my new app which I called Preacher. All details and all other things about this Preacher app and also other apps which I have in my portfolio you can find on shareschoice.com. And I'd like to now introduce you algorithm number 1. What I will tell you is about the money management and how the systems and strategies are, let's say, working in the Preacher app. And you can of course always decide on your own whether you like to use this app for your, let's say, competition with a random number generator playing online roulette. So the whole app is about online roulette. If you play in casinos where there is a random number generator, so this is exactly the app which can help you to focus on money management and also use maximum statistical and probability edge on your side. So let's start with the algorithm number 1. It's called fixed patterns twist, and there are, let's say, many options what you can do. Currently, how let's say the number selection is, let's say, done. It's led by this part. If I double click on that, you will see then it's changing. So there are different algorithms, selection algorithms selected if you double click on that. So I will come back to the first algorithm, which is called NOS. Actually, it's something like non-success or negative expectation, and based on that we will select the numbers which we are going to play using algorithm number 1. A few words about the money management. What we can see here, then money management is the same for all 3 algorithms. And what does it mean? Spins 10 means how many spins you will play your progression, how many times you will bet. SB levels, it's connected to session, and SB levels means then you will play 2 times 10 spins, in total 20 spins your progression. So you will be betting in total 20 spins with this setup. Progression aggressiveness, so whenever you are going to minus with your session bankroll here, then you use this percentage to calculate the next base bet. Actually, this base bet is, let's say, the default. In the beginning you can always change it, for example, to 1. It's up to you. I will come back to 20 cents. And whenever you are going down with the session bankroll, this percentage is used, and your session base bet, which is here, this field, will be changing and growing, let's say, showing you then what will be your bet next round. And numbers to play in this algorithm number 1, it works the way then here you can see these are the fixed patterns. Therefore algorithm number 1 is called fixed patterns twist. So you can see here it's 11 fixed patterns or predefined, like number 2 and 8, 4 and 6, and so on. And if you enter numbers to play 2, then you will be picking 2 of these 11 be qualified to play. I will show you very soon how it works. And let's start. So I will generate 10 random number spins and see what's going on. Currently there is nothing, no much to see, but what we can see here, all, let's say, our verified fixed patterns, they have a 0 here, which means currently there is no negative expectation. How it is calculated, so if one, for example, number 7 will hit, and you will play 10 spins in a row betting on 7 and 27 and will not succeed, then he will be number 1, which means it's negative expectation from my side, and once it was not successful. So always you play if one of these 2 numbers will hit, then you play and betting. So I will generate another numbers, and so now what we can see here, several fixed patterns, they have a 1, which means, for example, number 2 came, we were playing 10 spins because it's here, and 2 or 8, none of them came. So therefore there is 1. If this would repeat after 10 spins, again number 8 will come, and we are betting on 2 and 8, and none of them will come, then there is a 2, and so on. It's increasing. So in this case we see then we are playing 2 numbers, so 2 fixed patterns were pre-selected for play, therefore it's red. And if it is green, then we should bet on these 2 numbers. What we can see here, number 22 came, this is this one, therefore app is predicting play and bet on number 22 and 33 10 spins 2 times, so in total 20 spins. And we can see how this, if I enter now for example number 2, you see now the bankroll is changing because we are not hitting our number. And if I would enter number 23, you will see then our bankroll, not a session bankroll, is of course 0 because we stopped playing, but the normal bankroll is increased, and our risk reward ratio, which is here, is 1 to 0, which means 100% successful. And again, another 2 fixed patterns are qualified for the game. And if you play few numbers, I will enter again artificial numbers now, just in case. Then if I now enter number 7, because 7 and 27 are pre-selected for play, these 2, let's say, fixed patterns are pre-selected, red color. And if I now confirm number 7, you will see then 727 is green, and we should bet on this. If I generate, let's say, 5 numbers, random numbers, we will see number 7 I entered here, 5 random numbers, nothing happened, so still our session bankroll is decreasing and we are playing. If I now enter number 5, again it's going down. If I now enter 27, we will win. And another 2 fixed patterns are pre-selected or qualified for game, because if now number 5 will come, nothing is happening because simply they are not, 5 and 25 is not qualified because of negative expectation, which is higher for 2 and 8 and 9 and 19. I can also enter here for example 8 numbers to play, so 8 fixed patterns will be in play if I start entering numbers, right? So now we will play 2 and 8. If I finish successfully, then you will see then numbers to play, which means fixed patterns to play, is now 8 is red. So whenever one of these numbers, in total it's 60 numbers, will come, then one of this will be green and we can play. For example, if I now enter 9, you will see then this will be green and we should play. So, and this is the principle, playing negative expectation on predefined fixed patterns with a really interesting money management and a lot of options for you to bet. So this was the first algorithm, NOS, and in the next, let's say, parts of webinar I will discuss all other possible algorithms.